Welcome back everyone to NieR Gestalt. I am your host as always, the Super Blue Badger, and I welcome you to the final part of the game. It may take us a couple of episodes to get through it all, but I'm sure you can bear with me. There is actually one other side quest that we must complete before really entering the final chunk of the point of no return, so just bear with me, we'll get it done, we'll see some cool shit. And just like that, we're back off to the Lost Shrine. The rear path this time.
Are we ready? Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
And so like that, they show their determinations, and off we go into the bold horizons. So that we may fight lots and lots and lots of shades. It's gonna be very special, I assure you. I wasn't joking. Wow, this does fuck all in terms of damage. I didn't even understand. Why am I even not using the Phoenix Spear? I mean, seriously. This thing is fucking godlike. So now we encounter some shades with a bit of a new gimmick. When you shatter their armor, they actually gain a magic ward, so if you use any magic to fucking shatter their armor, it doesn't work because, well, it doesn't damage them at all because obviously they have a magic shield on underneath. It's kind of bullshit if you ask me. Yeah, just check it out. As long as I just keep doing this, suddenly they get a shield on and suddenly I can't do jack shit to them. It's kind of unfortunate. What's also massively unfortunate is that we're travelling through this place for like a third time now. It's kind of unnecessary if you ask me. They could have at least installed an elevator while we were away. Sometimes it's nice to use magic to get rid of their armour because it also gets rid of their sword and also their ability to block, I believe. Oh no, I'm full of shit, they keep their sword. I can't let a single shade live! Despite what we may have learned in the past. Oh god, it's you. Asswipe! Get off my property! Even though it's not my property. The one unfortunate thing about the Grimoire NieR is that it doesn't really explain what the Lost Shrine is. At least as far as I remember, I'll have to go through the book again sometime just to make sure that's the truth. But otherwise, as far as I'm aware... Oh god, I'm stuck on the ladder! Get off the ladder, NieR! There's murder to do. While NieR is a bit of a murder fanatic, at least he's nowhere near as bad as Kaim, I believe his name is, from the Drakengard 1 game. We'll definitely be hearing a little bit more about him in the near future, because I'll probably be going over his history and relation to the world of NieR sometime in the near future. You'll get to find out that he was a very unhappy fellow. Not unhappy, just angry. He wasn't even unhappy, he loved killing. He loved the shit out of it. Either way, I'm not going to say too much more about that because I don't really want to give all of it away before we get there. Kaim doesn't really have too much of a direct... Speak right today, Badger, what is wrong with you? You're better at this. But yeah, he doesn't really have so much a direct involvement into everything that happens in the world of NieR, but pretty much everything is, well, not really his fault. I'll get into the specifics about it later. It's kind of tricky. Other than that, there isn't really much new to show about the Lost Shrine, so I don't really see any point to show it off all over again, just with added fights in between. So, once we get outside, I'll give you a little bit of a poke and you can see these new information that the side quest adds. And so here we are, back on top of the Lost Shrine. It's kind of a strange story because you think we've pretty much explored everywhere there is to see around the top of the Lost Shrine. But I actually fucked around with this box previously and it actually blocks you from actually being able to drag this too far away from its original location. So it makes you wonder, why can we move it now? Well, that's because there's a storyline, or not storyline, but side quest specific location that we must push it to so that we may go and get the Eye of Power. As ominous named as it sounds. And so we must go through a very tedious and useless box puzzle so that we may go and get to a specific location of no particular importance. So we drag it over here, and up here. Oh, crap! Oh, that was close. Bloody me. And the secret location should be just over here somewhere. Near that box, where all the shades are spawning. You think this is the right location? Specific shades that are scripted to spawn only when we come here now? And so dispatching of them quickly, just by mashing the X and the triangle button. Through means of gratuitous murder, we shall complete this quest. I believe. Oh no, wait, now I remember, we have to go up. Whoops. Now we can complete the quest, after I defeat it in about... How many hits? 8? Stabbed it in the butt, and now it's dead. This must be an Eye of Power. Oh my gosh! I can feel magic just pouring out of it! What does magic feel like? Does it feel like liquid? I want to say magic feels like milk being poured onto your skin. I must say, I'm impressed. Telling one's fortune with such a powerful stone could produce rather accurate results. I didn't know Vice was a forlorn expert on fucking fortune telling, because if he was, maybe he could have told us half of the fucking horrible things that are gonna happen in the future. Oh my. But we won't talk about that. I have to climb all the way fucking back down the Lost Shrine again and climb back up it in the near future. Great. You can tell that I'm a little bit impatient with NieR at this point because there's just so much to do and so little time. But it's near the end now, so deep breath, Badger. We're nearly there. I'll see you guys back at the Forest of Myth. And so here we are, at the precipice of the very final side quest of the world of NieR. It's been a good run.
Hey!
Well, did you find a stone? This work for you? Yes, that's it! Oh, thank you! Oh, and while you're here, hey, how about a free reading? Come on, it's the least I can do. Yeah, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? It won't be more text. Please don't be more text. No? A loading screen. Where could it possibly be taking us?
Where are we? I've never seen anything like it. Shades!
In our dreams, what cheek!
Dreams?
I cannot believe that we're simply whisked off to some alien land.
Yeah, I guess.
And so yes, NieR is finding himself in the shopping one of the shopping stores in, I believe, Tokyo. Shinjuku district probably, but it's just... Jesus Christ. Just suddenly out of nowhere, we're in a place that NieR doesn't remember or wants to understand. He's back in the past, 1,300 years ago. Holy shit. Come on. There is actually the last one-handed weapon of the game in this place, and if you don't get it now, you're pretty much fucked. It's hidden back where Yona was. It is the iron pipe. Yes, you can get the weapon of Father NieR from the past. And it's pretty piss weak if I remember. Let me just have a look at it. Iron pipe, yeah, it's not great. But it's fucking lightning fast. Even though it does absolutely no damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of shades. Oh my god. Health salve. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to upgrade a little bit. Let's get some new magic out on this bitch, because I feel like Dark Whirlwind will get some great work out on this one. This place is actually a great place for farming materials. I'm not sure which ones in particular. Broken saws, as we may have seen, and pretty much anything you can get your hands on. Rusty knives, other some such. I'm really not sure. Oh, I love it when it goes slow-mo. But there are some grinding materials worth coming here for. Oh, getting a lot of words out of this as well. We haven't seen some of these low-level shades in a very long time, and we're actually getting quite low-level words off of them. You probably even forgot about these types, the one with the round heads, much like the one that climbed on P-33. But for now, the objective is simple. Spill as much blood as possible. And being honest, this is actually sort of a very cathartic means of winding down a day after a hard day's work. Ah, rusty kitchen knife, fantastic. That will go a long way to helping me in the future. Just gratuitous murder. Rip and tear, rip and tear. Rip and tear! Ha-ha! One attack that I've found most useful for when using the spear is to roll forwards and press square at the end of the animation. And then it causes NieR to do a sweep, striking a wide arc in front of him and basically ripping shit for as many shades as he could possibly desire. And so we have to fight a boss. Big whoop. I'll just knock him down in a few hits, you know how it goes. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, you missed. Sucks for you. Da, da, da. Oh no, I dodged again. Life's hard, isn't it, Shade? It's tough when you're up against the Badger. Trust me, I know. I'm the Badger, if you forgot. And with that, I believe it's all over. Huh. What was that? I cannot say, but I doubt if it was a mere daydream if all of us experienced it as one. I think I've seen that before. Wow, I don't know what happened, but you guys look a little shaken up. Yeah. There is a deep inner meaning behind this fortune. But I'm not really sure what it is. Sorry, I guess I need more practice. Anyway, thanks again for the help. Stop by anytime. Actually, I think I'll pass for now.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but it gave me some serious deja vu.
Deja vu?
Like I'd been there before or something. That kind of thing. But at the same time, it felt like something was pushing down on my chest.
Well, it was just a dream. Best to put it out of your mind.
I'm a little bit worried since I didn't get any sort of jingle for 100% completed quests. Oh, never mind. 100% completed quests. I guess the game doesn't really want to give me a trophy for it. Sort of disappointing, really, but that's 100%. Fantastic. Ah, all those quests. Beautiful. Never have to come back to it ever again. Time to go and climb the Lost Shrine. All over again. Fantastic. The things I do for you guys. And just like that, we're back to where it all really began. And with that, we may as well save. Never know what might be lurking behind the doors. Could be anything. Could be our destiny. Bring it! NieR isn't afraid, and nor am I.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Weiss and I first met.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Weiss?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
It wouldn't really be NieR without a conversation like that going on. You cannot turn back from this point. Continue? Yep.
And now the path is open.
Pretty interesting place. Can't even turn back. Wonder what it says if you try to open the door. Nothing. Well, that's reassuring. I suppose NieR wouldn't really turn back feasibly in this sense. Oh my. It's almost like we've walked into another time. And birds. Birds that don't suck still exist. Ones that mind their own business and don't fly around and just be terribly animated black blobs. And in these boxes, there's a new weapon. The two-handed sword. The Phoenix sword. Probably won't be getting too much use out of that. Not until we upgrade it a little bit. But damn if it doesn't look sweet. Now we have all of the Phoenix weapons. But we'll be sticking with the best one for now. Don't really think we can go through the door. It's not so much locked as it just pretty much transports us back to the start again. How bizarre. Keeps focusing on those birds, so they must be important to the situation. At least I'm pretty sure this is the same place.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk.
I ask, why did humans disappear from your world?
But they didn't. NieR is here. And, well, the two behind me aren't really close to human, but oh well.
The hell should I know?
Patience. I believe this is some manner of password.
A password?
Yes, the correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
To whom does the true
Yes.
why
Why didn't they? Because their lives are short, or because of a black disease.
I answer because of a black disease.
How can humans extend their lives?
By separating body from soul.
I answer by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
They are placed in their corresponding shells.
I answer they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, seems the way is open.
You may wonder how I knew all the answers to that right away, but for when we get into the backstory of why NieR is in such a world in predicaments, it will become very clear. If you just answer the wrong question, you just have to start all over again. So there wasn't really any point in showing it off. But for now, we may move on.
It's the twins from your village.
Oh yeah. Didn't we ask them to look after the village? And how the fuck did they get here before us? Don't answer that. I did sort of climb the building twice.
Coppola, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking questions right now.
They're right, let's go back to the village. Sounds like a great idea. I would answer that, but no. I'm here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice. No, I suppose not. How sad. We didn't want to fight you. It's true. We didn't want to.